Hey guys, so I'm just gonna do like a little lesson on how to do advanced template versus basic template. So the first thing that you need to know about the advanced template is that you cannot upload this directly to Roblox, so you need to transfer it over. But the advanced template is good for alignment. So if you've never used this advanced template before, number one, this isn't the basic advanced template. I have added some inspiration boxes just so I can like add pictures whenever I want. So I don't know if you can see it too well right now, but there's like little notches, um, within the boxes, and that kind of tells you where you're gonna be. Right here, it's green and red, and the actual, like, skin, I guess you would say, is colored in, and it is two different shades, so you can easily see the difference. Um, so yeah, it's really helpful for me for visualizing snakes. So I really like that. Those are little guidelines, as you can see with my really bad arrow. Anyways, so here are the arms, and that's just like the separation. It should be on everything. Some people like to do it in fourths. I personally don't. They normally do like 4 different colors, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't do that just because I feel like it's harder to visualize, if that makes sense. But I mean, you can do it however you want. It's your template, not mine. So if it helps you, do it that way. So, the front of the torso is like right here. It's most of it is the same as like a normal template would be, just with slight differences for the torso part at least. So right here's the front of the torso. Yeah, and just don't judge my abbreviations, okay? And then you have, of course, the like sides of the torso, which are right here and here. Oh. This is the right side, this is the left side of the torso, and then this is the back of the torso, and then of course you have like the head of the torso, if that makes sense. Which I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of ignored that, not gonna lie. I don't really shade too much on that unless I'm doing like an armor. But of course, like some people do. I just feel like if you can't see it, it's not that big of a deal, if that makes sense. But I mean, it's up to you at the end of the day. Here's the legs: front leg, like left side of the leg, not really the left side, but left side, right leg, back of the legs. They're combined, but that's okay. And then like right here is like, it's not actually a part of the template, like this part right here, but it's good for alignment purposes. So if you're going in like this section, then you want to align it to the back of the torso, you can just like kind of flip it and put it there. So here is like the little head hole part, and then the left side and right side of the shoulders. And then here are the two arms. It really helps to use. However, sometimes you might need more detailed arms, and you can just kind of layer it if that's the case. Or you could just use the basic template. It's up to you, really. Alright, just labeling everything. Sorry. So now we're gonna go back to, like, the basic template. These are just my inspiration boxes. I'm not gonna, whenever I link them to you guys, I'm not gonna use these because I feel like most people don't really use inspiration boxes. They just use, like, Pinterest. So now I'm going back to my other template. I'm using Medibang, as you can see all of my wonderful designs. Also, I suck at naming stuff, but that's okay. So now here's like the basic template, and I will also be sure to post this if you're in the School of Developers server. So I'm just gonna change my pen color so you can still see my stuff pop up. So right here would be like the torso part. It kind of like folds together, and they're still the guidelines, but they're like gray because I feel like you don't really need them as much on this one because you're just kind of copying and pasting from the advanced template. But if you're designing from it yourself, maybe using the red and green might help you if you're a visual person. So this is the torso right here. If you've never used the basic template, it kind of just like folds, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. So it's like a little box that folds. The like front of the torso, well, the top of the torso would be like right here, and then like the side of the torso would be right here, and then the other side would be like out of view, kind of. The front would just be like the front of the box, and then the back of the box would be the back, obviously, and the bottom. The bottom you can't really see typically, so that's where I like to put my watermark if I'm putting a watermark. And then here are the arms or the legs, depending on what you're doing, you know. Now assuming like you only have one leg or arm, it's like a little box, and just kind of aligns. This is the front, this is the side, this is this back, and then this part's the side, and then the top and the bottom, of course. So I personally don't like using the basic template just because I feel like for alignment purposes it's a lot more difficult. But if you prefer to use the basic template, that's a-okay. I will be posting both a blank copy of the advanced template and the basic template to the School of Developers lessons part of the server. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!